What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to again with a brand new video. This time is to talk about the Ox and its contractual situation. But before we dive into that, let me just take this opportunity to address a little something different about the entrance to my video. A little bit snazzy, something a little bit different. I hope you guys like it. And it's all thanks to one guy that's been helping me a lot with this. The guy with literally one of the best surnames I've ever heard in my entire life, Mr. Tim Vanderpump, who helped me with the video, the intro, and a little outro, which stay tuned to the right at the end to see what I'm talking about. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Massive shout out to him and all the Milk Media crew. Their videos are hilarious. Honestly, hilarious. They were recommended to me by Lee Gunner, in terms of just watching their videos. And sometimes when someone recommends something to you, always go into it a little bit skeptical. Like, is it really as good as that person thinks it is? But trust me, honestly, just if you want to know what their kind of editing and what their kind of like their stuff is like, go onto their channel. It's in the description below. All credit goes to them for this, honestly. I really thank all those guys, and particularly Tim, on helping me with this. A massive shout out to them. So right, let's talk about this Ox situation. Now, you guys know I've been a massive fan of Ox for a long, long time. Even during the time where he weren't playing that well. For me, I just had almost a bit... You know the way Wenger loves Ramsey, but no one could really see why? I've always had that kind of feeling towards Ox. I've always, even when people were writing this kid off, I thought, you know what? Trust me, Ox has something. Because I could see it. You know, he's a very direct player. He's a player that has a little bit of an edge to him, a little bit of talent to him. He does need to work on his consistency. I don't think anyone will say any different. But the kid is, apart from the fact that he's very versatile, he has qualities that I think are more useful to the Arsenal team than, say, somebody like a Theo, which is always the natural go-to comparison when it comes to the Ox. I don't know if it's just a mixed race thing or what, but whenever someone thinks about Ox, they think about Theo. Just because of the circumstances, I guess, you know. Forget the fact that they're both mixed race, but they were both bought at the age of 16. They were both bought from Southampton. They both came with a lot of hype and potential around them. You could argue one is fulfilled or is on the verge of fulfilling his potential, and the other one never really has. I'll leave it to you to say which one is which. But I've always had this gut feeling to me that it seems like Ox is on the verge of going. To me, he doesn't look like someone who's all the way happy. Even watching him live against Chelsea, it just felt like his mind was elsewhere. It didn't feel like he was almost... It almost feels like his mind is already out of the Arsenal team. You know, he's been linked with moves to Liverpool and to Chelsea all year. A lot of rumours, particularly in the last couple of days, that Chelsea have put in a £35 million bid for him. And because Arsenal can't seem to get rid of our deadwood because we're flipping idiots, we're actually considering this bid as a way of getting some money in, as well as taking something off the wage bill. To me, I think it would be a massive mistake. I think this kid has all the talent in the world. I do think he does get moved about a lot. I do feel sorry for him in a way, because the one time last season he was playing in central midfield, he did well. He really did. He killed it. And that was against Southampton away. He was probably man of the match for that. And you know, he's been playing right wing back, fantastic in that role. For me, I'd rather him play there than Hector Bellerin. That's for damn sure. I know a lot of people feel that way. But this season he's been playing left wing back, and everyone has been scratching their head like, why are we playing Ox left wing back, for fuck's sake? And it's my mind that I just feel like he feels that his future is elsewhere. Apparently the latest offer that we've given Ox is £100,000 a week to stay. But the latest story that I read today was that Ox has actually asked for £150,000 to stay and ignore Chelsea's offer. So I put it out there on Twitter, which has had a massive response. Thank you guys for that. If you've not had an opportunity to vote, please go on my Twitter page at Colossal Chig and have your chance to vote. Basically, would you pay Ox £150,000 to stay? I'm of the view that I would, but I would also I'll also add a little asterisk to that. Now, for all of those people who are going to be like, how would you pay Ox £150,000 a week? Listen, this is today's football. You know, money's crazy. You know, if this were 5-6 years ago, of course I wouldn't even be thinking about putting Ox on £150,000 a week. But to me, to secure one of our young, talented young players who's on the verge of becoming, in Wenger's own words, a very great player, someone who I believe, given the opportunity, can develop into that very great player, £150,000 a week is what you got to pay. You know, and let's just be real here. If Theo fucking Walcott can get £140,000 a week, to me, it's a no-brainer that you pay Ox £150,000 a week. But like I said before, I put a little asterisk to it. I'd say to Ox, all right, I'll give you your £150,000 a week on two conditions. First of all, it's a 5-year deal. Second of all, I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, well, you have to play me in the middle. Nah, star. You play wherever I tell you to play. And don't get it twisted. I don't want him playing left wing back either. But if it means him playing right wing back, so be it. If it means him playing centre, so be it. Quite frankly, if it means him playing in goal, so be it. And I don't want him to play in goal. Don't get it twisted. But none of this diva shit if we're paying you £150,000 a week. So it's just my 2 cents on it. If we have to pay him £150,000 a week, let's do it. Fuck it. Pay him. That's what I say. Anyway, guys, you let me know what you think. Would you pay Alex Oxlade Chamberlain £150,000 a week? Do let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're listening to me for the first time, hit that subscribe button. You know it makes sense. And please, please, please destroy that like button for me. Alright, guys, I'll be back again soon, probably for the Stoke preview. So keep your eye out on that. Alright, people, take care. Peace!